This year's government work report prioritised a crackdown on involution. Useless competition and inefficient make work are among the top targets. There are a number of changes coming to a lot of companies. Some have banned meetings outside working hours. My personal favourite comes from the retailer Miniso, which has banned PowerPoint presentations. That's right, no more PPTs. That's a step in the right direction. Rigid and long working hours are also in the crosshairs. A number of companies that are known for their 996 work culture in the past, that's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, are now embracing a more flexible working schedule. They've got no set work start time, but they are forcing strict logging out times in the office. We're here at the Shanghai offices of the appliance maker Midea. It's almost 6 p.m. on a Monday evening, and all these workers behind me are going to be forced to clock off any minute now. When they do, we're going to find out what they think about the changes and what they're doing with all the extra time. In January, Midea Group got a lot of attention online after Chairman Fang Hongbo launched an efficiency drive targeting performative work. The most dramatic change was getting office staff out the door no later than 6:20 p.m.
之前是加班是比较多的，自从我们实施了这个反对减之后，这个是几乎就是准时下班了，是非常好的，感觉是非常好。
那现在其实从集团角度来说，是禁止我们在这种没有意义的或者是偏形式主义的加班。就目前大家其实都会比以前要加班时间更短，或者说是基本没有加班了。
主要是平时的时候下班时间提前了，然后周末的话，现在基本上也不会来加班了，坚决支持反内卷。
We have always encouraged everyone to leave office on time. This year, the main strategy is to promote the growth through the simplification. So we have further eradicated it into the institution level. The company have issued a company document on simplify the work methods at the beginning of this year. In recent years, we have been continuously undergoing the digital transformation, fine-tuning our business process, building the digital tools and applications. Now we build a lot of AI agents. All of these will support the improvement of the employee efficiency.
Midea is not the only company making moves like this. Another Chinese appliance giant, Haier, has launched a similar initiative, as has the drone maker DJI. Without feeling the need to stay on after official working hours have ended, employees are actually getting work done faster, leaving more time for leisure.
每周的话，我会定期参加公司这边组织的羽毛球活动嘛，然后以及晚上回去的话，也会做饭，以及散散步和多陪陪家人吧。
打篮球啊、健身啊、打羽毛球啊这样的一些活动。
Gong Yu, an R&D engineer with Midea, has a dynamic after-work routine. As an active member of the company's badminton club, she enjoys regular matches with colleagues, but she admits she also uses the newly free time for a relaxing massage or a social drink. China's campaign to end involution isn't just about promoting efficiency. It's also about relieving stress and boosting consumer spending. We've heard a lot in the last few months about boosting consumption. China really wants to make this a major growth driver in the economy. That's going to be a big job because according to the World Bank, China's consumer spending rates are still quite low by the standards of major economies. In 2023, it was just 55.6% of GDP. Now, putting some emphasis on a healthier work-life balance is one of the policies that's going to help alleviate that. After all, if you're exhausted after working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, you're hardly going to have the energy on your one day off to get out there and enjoy yourself and spend some of that pay packet. The recent two-sessions legislative meetings in Beijing showed that the government is conscious of the need to both take away some of the needless pressure at work and also raise wages and improve working conditions. More than 30 individual measures have been put forward to help consumers. Those range from the Anti-Involution drive to more government-led initiatives like more support for childcare, elder care and education, promoting holidays and domestic tourism, and expanding support for existing programs like consumer goods trade-ins. There are also plans to support the smaller companies who employ the vast majority of Chinese workers, especially those who provide services to larger corporations and are often paid late or sometimes not at all. Together, these measures can make Chinese households feel more comfortable opening their wallets. So these media staff aren't rushing out to bars and restaurants and KTVs and shopping malls every night after work. But the extra time spent out of the office does give them an opportunity to engage in more consumer spending. And it's really hard to overstate how important this is for the economy. China's high household savings rate might sound like a good thing, and it might be for an individual household. But when you look at it more broadly, if people aren't spending, then retailers need to cut their prices. Now, that might also sound nice, but when they cut prices, they also need to cut wages and lay off staff. And people who are paid less have to spend less as well, and so the cycle continues. I'm from Australia, and Australians, rightly or wrongly, pride ourselves on having a good work-life balance. Now, we might not be quite as good at that as we think we are, but after-work drinks and dinner, and even a trip to the beach if you're lucky, is still quite a common thing for many office workers in Australia. Now, weekends and holidays are also not to be interrupted by the boss. We are not the only ones talking about it. Last week, Dragon TV launched a new talk show, 今晚不加班, No Overtime Tonight. It's going to explore issues of workers' rights, work-life balance, and ways urban workers cope with the stresses and strains of modern life. The no overtime policy is just the beginning. The ultimate goal of the anti-involution movement is to establish a healthier, more sustainable work environment. But it's only going to work if companies stick to it, giving staff an incentive to be efficient and a chance to enjoy more of life outside the workplace.